Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger volleyball action. The Lady Tigers tonight will take on the Lady Zizzers from West Plains. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us live on Cable America right now, it is throwback night here on the TTSN Sports Network, as you are the only people watching us due to a malfunction with the data in the Waynesville School District. We've had an accident. It's a Cable America exclusive. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, it is throwback night. This is the way we used to do things.
This is the old way. This is the old school Channel 12 night. That's what we are tonight. We're peeling the TTSN label off for one night. We're Channel 12 retro. Turn back the clock tonight.
Turning it back. Woo! You see the starting lineup out there for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. They rolled into town. Earlier in the day, JV went down with a loss to the Lady Zizzers. The freshmen pulled off a victory in the upper gym right behind us. We're on a little early tonight, Matt, because we got to get these West Plains Lady Zizzers home at a decent time.
Absolutely. That's a bus ride you and I know well during track season can make for a late night.
Starters for Waynesville. Number 3, Michaela Bibb. Number 21, Gracie Hutchison.
Number 26, Sydney Kuhneman. Lucinda Myers, number 17. Number 30, Victoria Perry. Number 28, Shelby Warden. Michelle Amato, number 12, is going to round out for the libero tonight for the West Plains team.
How about for the Waynesville team?
For the Waynesville team.
Well, one thing we know, Matt, is we have no viewers in West Plains tonight.
No.
Here on Turn Back the Clock night.
No, but I bet you the incomparable Tim Wallace gets this uploaded for later viewing once we have the interwebs back.
I would bet you are correct about that.
So West Plains people aren't going to see it live, but they could go back and watch it later.
Yes, and we don't want any late messages there where we've messed something up, so we need to focus.
Well, no, yes, we do. We'd like you to direct those complaints to Mr. Greg Dixon down there at West Plains. File the 10F form with Mr. Greg Dixon, and he will pass those along to us.
Well, that is factually correct. And I guarantee if one of those forms is filed, I'm going to hear from Greg very quickly.
All right, referee checking the lineups. They are good, and it appears that, well, I thought he was bouncing the ball in there. I did not see who was signaled to have first serve.
And
it is going to be Waynesville. Michelle Amato going to be back with the opening serve for the Lady Tigers. Quick stoppage right there. Referee didn't like how close that cart full of balls was to that back corner.
And now we're ready for action.
Michelle, jump serve, it's across. Dug out by West Plains, but not dug out. Going to go off the West Plains libero out of bounds. So Waynesville jumps out and scores the first point. And Michelle, same spot, bounced out to the other side. Waynesville jumps up on West Plains, 2-0. That one's dug out, set to the net, far side, down, dug out of the back line. And that's going to be short, so that'll change it over.
Serving for West Plains is going to be Hannah Davis.
West Plains not able to pick that one out. So that knots us up at 2. Davis back for the second serve. That's a laser beam across there, and that's going to sneak in on that back line, so that's going to be a point.
Matt, that was just in, too. I think the Lady Tigers thought they were a little closer to the line there, and it was going to be out of bounds.
Well, that was just right over the top of the net. That was a nice serve there by Davis. This one's going to be a little shorter, dug out by Hutchison. Set. Victoria Perry crams it across. Set to the corner, hammered down. Waynesville digs it out, and Michelle Amato's going to give the free ball.
West Plains hits it in that open area. Nice play there by Victoria Perry to keep that ball alive for the Tigers.
All right, ball's across. Set at the far side, and Myers pulled out by West Plains. That shot right there is going to be number 29 for West Plains. That's going to be Kelly Wiedemann. She put some sting on that ball from about halfway back.
Oh, and another serve that just barely lands in right there.
I can't see this. All right, pulled out there. Set. Michelle Amato puts the ball across. And we're going to get a timeout here.
We're going to get a timeout.
West Plains jumps out to a run here after falling behind 2-0. West Plains jumps right back in it and reels off 7. And West Plains at the timeout is up 7-2.
That's right. Here we are. We're in game number 1 here tonight. Varsity volleyball action for those of you just tuning in. Tigers jump out with a couple of quick points, but boy, West Plains came back with a fury.
Well, and one thing here in the early going, West Plains a knack for finding that back line, both on the serves and some of these hits coming across, just sneaking it inside that back line. All right, so we're going to come out of the timeout. West Plains leading 7-2. All right. Daniels with the serve. Dug out by Amato. Going to be set at the far side. Tough hit right there for the Tigers. It's Lucinda Myers on that top side. Tries to push that right down the net. Just doesn't get quite up high enough. Hutchison digs it out. Victoria Perry slams at the line. Blocked, pushed back across.
A little miscommunication there by the Lady Zizzers, but they were able to get it back over.
All right, so the Lady Zizzers leading 9-2 here in the first game.
So
Victoria Perry pushes it over. Set to the middle of the court, a little tip ball. Finding the empty spot on the floor right there is number 29, Kelly Wiedemann. So Davis back again. Gets that across. Dug out, set to the near side. Tigers unable to get that one across. Just like that, West Plains jumps up 11-2. Davis, laser beam across, dug out on the back line. Brought it across, Gracie Hutchinson.
That was going to be down. There's a point for the Lady Tigers.
Gracie got up, put a little sting on that herself.
Plus the next time the Zizzers would serve, it won't be Davis.
Absolutely.
Who rolled off 11 points
well,
in a row.
You can tell there's a reason she's the first serve in that lineup. So it looks like Shelby Warden checks into the game, back and going to be the server for Waynesville. Ball comes across, Amato. Set in the middle. Victoria Perry just going to push it across. Ball still not going to be able to quite keep that one in play. Lady Tigers going up in the third row of the stands right there to try and rescue that one.
Great effort there by the Lady Tigers. Now we're going to have 35. That's going to be McKenna Warren serving for the Lady Zizzers.
Victoria Perry, hard hit. Going to set to the bottom of the screen. Now West Plains sets it up. Hard drive down right there, number 23 for West Plains. I do not have her on my roster. All right, serves up and across. Set in the middle. Nice.
Nice job there by the Lady Tigers. They get that back row just in front of the line there. The Lady Tigers pick up a point.
Gracie Hutchinson right there putting that one down for the Lady Tigers. And Gracie's going to move back to serve for the Lady Tigers, as it looks like number 35, Jordan Harpel, coming into the game for the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Hutchison back to serve for Waynesville. Set at the line, tipped across by West Plains. Amato gonna set now. Victoria Perry up high. Nice block right there by the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Getting it up for the block that time is gonna be number 30. That's gonna be Melina Dietrich. So the ball and the point will come over to West Plains. West Plains leading now 14-4. Ball's across. Set up, Victoria Perry. Going to get up. They're going to say that's off the fingertips of West Plains.
That ball was tipped. So that point will go to the Lady Tigers. 14-5 here in game number 1.
Now Victoria Perry back to serve. Ball's up. Victoria Perry pushes it across. Nice hard serve there by Perry. Set at the net. Shelby Ward. Nice little tip over the front line there. West Plains able to handle it.
It's going to be 29.
It's going to be Kelly Wiedemann again.
Wiedemann again, yeah.
Wiedemann been very dangerous from that top corner right there, being able to come down the net and just really put that hard left hand on the ball.
And he's getting on top of that ball. It's very difficult to get in any kind of position for a return.
And the point will go back to the Waynesville Tigers. Shelby Wharton that time just flips it just past that front line. West Plains not able to get it back.
Lucinda Myers checks back in for the Lady Tigers.
Ball's across. Set at the midcourt. Top of the line, spiked across, dug out by Waynesville. Shelby Wharton at the net. Shelby gonna just cram it down.
Sydney Kuhneman serving for the Lady Tigers.
Some nice play in the middle right there on a couple different plays by Shelby Wharton, getting up and just pushing it. Gonna set there. Tipped across by Harpel. Ball set to the bottom side here. Dug out by Amato. Push back up, Wharton.
Just off the top of the net. 16-7, favor of the Lady Zizzers from West Plains.
All right, back to serve for West Plains. Going to be their libero number 1. That's going to be Marley Davis. Motto set. Shelby Wharton at the net. Tips it back to Davis. They're going to call one of the Lady Tigers in the net, looks like, or crossing under there.
Crossing under, I'm thinking. I didn't see the net move, so it had to be something underneath the net.
Marley Davis back to serve again. Davis cross, dug out by Harpel. Set to the bottom of the screen. Ball going to sail just wide right there for Lucinda Myers. Now the lead is 18-7 West Plains. Davis across. Amato digs out. Set up to the middle. Warden looking for the back of the line. Not there that time. West Plains now tips to the middle. Warden not able to get that one across. So Davis serves once more. West Plains leading 19-7 here in game number 1. Davis across, dug out by Warden. A little tip at the net. Pulled back by West Plains. Now a little tip to the middle of the floor. Michelle Amato's there. Pushed across, looking at the back line. Davis digs it out for West Plains. Set to the middle. Hard drive, and it's going to sail long.
It is going to be long. Tigers do a good job of there recognizing that shot's going to be long, pulling back away from the ball so they don't touch it. Michaela Bibbs serving for the Lady Tigers.
Bibbs up, nice strong serve, dug out by Davis on over here for West Plains. Tip of the line, Lucinda Myers, I think, gets up, tries to block that one down, but West Plains able to put, there was. All right, back to serve for West Plains now. Going to be number 33, Hannah Ellett, I'm sorry. Shelby Warden, hard hit, but dug out by West Plains. Amato, hit to the middle. Oh, looks like a little miscommunication there. Two girls, I think each one thought the other was going up for the hit. And it looks like number 36, Alden Pills, going to be checking in the game. All right, score sits at 20-8, favor of West Plains. Alden Pills sets in the middle. Gracie Hutchinson going to put it high across. West Plains should look to set up at the bottom. Going to come across with a hammer. That's going to be number 35 for West Plains, McKenna Warren. All right, serves up and across. I think, Mato thought that one was going to sail just long, looks like. But West Plains, again, just sneaking it inside that back line.
22-8 here in game number 1. Favor of the Lady Zizzers.
High set, Alden Pills in the middle. Back sets across, Myers. Going to set it again. Alden Pills this time sets the low. Gracie Hutchison dug out by West Plains. West Plains now looking. Tigers are going to set. Jordan Harpel. I'm sorry, that's Lucinda Myers. Myers up with the hammer that time.
Victoria Perry checks back in for the Lady Tigers. Michelle Amato will be back serving for the Lady Tigers.
Mato gets it across, dug out by Davis. Nice little hit there by West Plains from the back line. Gracie Hutchison, the tip. Oh,
West Plains keeps it alive. Nice play. The Lady Zizzers.
Coming into the game for West Plains is going to be number 20, Hannah Davis. Hannah Davis, the first serve here for the West Plains. We saw her do quite well back there at the service line. Tigers save it. Free ball across to West Plains. A little miss hit there by West Plains. Gives the ball back to Waynesville. Myers just a little long.
That brings us to 24-9 in favor of the Lady Zizzers. We're at game point here in game number 1.
Set to the bottom. Gracie Hutchison puts it across. Dug out by West Plains. Hit down at the top. Davis, saved by Waynesville. Victoria Perry pushes it across. Davis digs out. That's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be off the fingertips of Waynesville.
Well, and that's going to bring us to the end of game number 1. Lady Zizzers take it 25-9. They're going to switch sides here, Matt. We have 3 minutes in between. This is going to bring us to a Channel 12 sports update. This Channel 12 Sports Update's brought to you by, well, let's throw back the clock. There is no Facebook, so it can't be brought to you by the Facebook page. But we're going to give the Facebook page a little mention right here. Tiger TV Facebook page. You're going to want to like that Tiger TV Facebook page because from here on out, that's where you're going to want to go to get the link to watch the show. If you aren't watching it on Channel 12 on Cable America. Sports update. Tiger football team's going to be in action tomorrow night at Rolla. Will not be on the Facebook page, will not be on TV. You're going to want to get in your car, head on up 44. Support the Tigers as they take on the Rolla Bulldogs. That's one of the biggest rivalries we've got here at Waynesville. Anytime we take on Rolla in any sport. And the boys will be up there taking on the Rolla Bulldogs tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll get to some other action around town here in Tiger Town. Coming up next week, we've got boys soccer will be taking on Parkview on the 18th here at home. Get out, watch a little boys soccer action. Salem will be here in town tomorrow night to be taking on the girls softball team. The cross-country team next Thursday will be heading up to Rolla to have a meet. That's a junior high and a high school meet combined. You can get to see both of them up there if you make that trip up to Rolla.
They did that earlier this week over in Lebanon, the junior high and high school cross-country team.
Girls tennis will be at Rolla next Thursday night on the 18th. Girls golf will be in Rolla tomorrow. They'll have the Ozark Conference match coming up on the 18th. Get out and see that. And the volleyball team, they're headed up to Union this weekend for a 9th grade in the JV tournament. Next week, next Thursday night, be back here for home action. They're going to have Lebanon here at home. So lots of stuff going on in Tiger Town. And kicking things off for all this is our second game, Lady Zizzers and Lady Tiger volleyball action. Well, you get a lot of sports in a 3-minute update.
All right, back to serve is going to be Hannah Ellett for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Referees have checked the lineups and we're good to go. Ellett with the serve. Gets it across. Dug out by Amato. Set up top, and Amato's going to push it across. Set to the middle. Little tip right there. West Plains doing a good job of putting it where they're not. Number 31, Morgan Mulford, finds the open hole. So Ellett back to serve. Michelle Amato sets. Grace, I'm sorry, that's going to be Shelby Warden pushes that across for the Lady Tigers. All right, Sydney Kuhneman gets it across. West Plains going to push it.
Just found that open hole, Matt. Just got it right where the Lady Tigers weren't.
All right, serve comes back, dug out by Amato. Set to Gracie Hutchison up top. West Plains digs out, tries to sneak that back across. Michelle Amato in position. Gracie puts some sting on it, but pulled out on the other side by West Plains. Amato gives the free ball. Lady Zizzers get it across, dug out on the back line. Shelby Warden now gives it across to West Plains. West Plains looking to set the middle of the floor. That's Davis, and it's going to be out of bounds, but not until it hits a Lady Tiger.
Alden Pills checking into the game for the Lady Tigers.
Ellett back to serve. West Plains up quickly, 3-0 here in this second game. Ellett across. Amato pushed up to the corner. What a save right there by Gracie Hutchison.
Gracie was almost on the scores table when she made that save.
I didn't think she'd be able to get that past the line, but she sure did. Shelby Warden, pushed right back.
Blocked it right back, and then Shelby's in no man's land right there.
All right, Ella serves once more. West Plains up 4-0 here in game number 2. It's cross, dug out by Amato. Alden Pill's going to set to the corner. Gracie Hutchison drives it down, dug out by West Plains. Set at the net this time. Jordan Harpel slams that one down.
He puts that one home. West Plains got a hand on it. That's all they could do.
Well, Jordan's just a freshman, but Jordan, seen her play the last couple of years at the middle school. Jordan, pretty darn tall for a freshman girl. Can rock that arm back and put some momentum on it. So Waynesville serve's going to go into the net, so that point's going to go to West Plains. Checking in for West Plains is going to be number 20. That's going to be Hannah Davis. Davis back to serve. Alden Pills sets. Gracie Hutchison.
She gets that one put away.
Checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers going to be Shelby Warden. Warden's going to go back to serve. West Plains leading 5-2. Warden, cross.
It's going to be a little long. It's going to, not really long. It's going to be a little too far wide left right there, just barely out.
Yeah, it did. Right there in front of the West Plains bench. They got a better view. I thought it was close. I thought it might have been in.
I think it was close. I think you're right there, Matt.
All right, set across. Oh, little miscommunication right there. All right, so that pushes the lead 7-2 in favor of the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Alden Pill sets the middle. Gracie Hutchison up top.
She puts that home. I like that play, Matt.
I do too.
I like that play a bunch.
Gracie, another one of our taller players. Gracie does a nice job. When she brings that arm back, there's a lot of momentum coming forward with that arm. Gracie Hutchison will go back and serve for the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
It's going to be a little long. West Plains will take over serving here, up 8-3 here in game number 2.
Back to serve for West Plains, going to be number 4. That's going to be Kendra Davidson. Davidson gets it across, dug out by Shelby Warden. Alden Pills at the line. Tipped across, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers. Victoria Perry pushes that over. So Michelle Amato's going to take a quick rest as Shelby Warden comes into the game. Amato right back into action.
Oh.
All right,
There's going to be a timeout there. Coach Covey's going to call a timeout for the Lady Tigers. That ball just barely gets over the net, Matt, for West Plains, and they just go straight right back down at Alden Pills. That's an impossible hit to get back.
Oh, absolutely. Pushes the West Plains lead here 10-4 in game number 2. Take a timeout, break the little momentum there. West Plains on a little run, but the Lady Tigers fighting back every play, going after it hard here. And I'm like you. I like that play where we hit it around and find Gracie Hutchinson in that top corner on the line. Gracie, that windmill coming forward. A lot of power back there.
Yeah.
Just thinking that for a young lady that runs track, maybe we might need to think about Gracie putting a spear in that hand and just throwing it.
Well, that's a possibility. I was thinking the fact we've had Gracie long jump a little bit. She keeps jumping that high. We may have to hook her up with Coach Schultz and try that high jump out.
Gracie may regret this night. We're finding all sorts of new events for Gracie.
She may get real busy come spring.
All right. So serve is going to stay with West Plains. That's number 29, Kelly Wiedemann, back to serve for West Plains. Tip back to the middle. Shelby Warden going to give the free ball over to West Plains. West Plains looks over. Motto. Pill sets. Shelby Warden puts the hammer down.
Shelby goes. West Plains cannot handle that. Shot there by Shelby. Alden Pill serving for the Lady Tigers.
West Plains sets the bottom corner. Cross, dug out by Pills. Amato now set to Harpel. West Plains going to give the free ball across. Set. Ooh. Some power coming down there. Number 39, Olivia Granberry, bringing the hammer.
Gets the Tigers back within 4, 10-6.
Olivia Granberry, one of the 4 seniors on this Lady Tiger team. Serves just a little bit low there. The Tigers clawing their way back in here, 11-6 in favor of the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Back to serve for West Plains is going to be number 1, Marley Davis. Davis gets it across. Amato digs it out. Pills sets to Granberry. Granberry cross court. High free ball. Shelby Warden right there pulls those hands back as that ball's all net.
It's all net. I don't want any part of that. Michaela Bibb coming back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
All right, Lady Tigers trail here 7-11. Ball off the net. Tough dig out by the West Plains Lady Zizzers. That's going to be long. And the West Plains lead has been trimmed to 3. Bibb back to serve again for the Lady Tigers. Set at the top half, tipped across. Michelle Amato, what a save right there. That time, number 4 for West Plains, Kendra Davidson finds the empty hole.
Lady Tigers are kind of spread out right there after that great save by Michelle, and they hadn't got back in to cover that middle section.
Woo, laser beam serve there. Hannah Ellett pushes the West Plains Lady Zizzer lead back to 13-8. Motto digs it out. Pill sets. Shelby Ward, nice little tip across. West Plains able to dig it out. Waynesville looks to set.
Lady Zizzers up 14-8. That one's going to be long. 14-9. Game number 2 here, Matt.
Game number 2.
Lady Zizzers took game 1.
Michelle Amato back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Set up front for the Lady Zizzers. Tigers able to dig it out. Nice, Michaela Bibb with a nice dig at the back line right there. Free ball hit. Michaela Bibb. Alden Pills. Gracie Hutchison.
There's that play, Matt. There's that play.
West Plains able to get a hand on it that time, but at the speed that ball's moving, you're not going to be able to corral that ball. Motto, nice serve right there. West Plains not able to do anything with that. And the West Plains lead trimmed to 3 once more. 14-11 here in game number 2.
That's got to be out. Close the gap to 2. Little by little, we keep sneaking back up.
The closer Lady Tigers come, the more off-center the Lady Zizzers appear right here.
And now it's 1.
Little mental mistakes. It gets you in your head. You start to blow what was a decent lead.
from the Lady Zizzers.
Well, West Plains, Lady Zizzers had a decent lead there. Waynesville claws in little by little, and the closer it got, the more just on edge the Lady Zizzers looked there. Not comfortable, mental mistakes, not getting into position. And just like that, Lady Tigers only down 1 point here, middle of game number 2, 14-13. Need to salvage this one, force that all-important third game for the Lady Tigers right now.
Well, the Lady Tigers have done a great job closing that gap. West Plains is up, I believe, as much as 7.
I think you're right.
Here
6 or
game
7 was the biggest lead, but the Lady Tigers just chipped away, put the Lady Zizzers on tilt. All right, so Michelle Amato back to serve still for the Lady Tigers.
They're going to say the Lady Zizzers are in the net, and we've tied this thing at 14.
Be interesting to see how the Lady Zizzers deal with this pressure, as they definitely look rattled as the Lady Tigers got close. The Lady Tigers have now drawn even.
And that's going to be out.
That's a tough, nice credit the Lady Zizzers right there. That was awful close to that back line to let that one go. All right, so it's going to be number 20 back to serve for the Lady Zizzers, Hannah Davis.
Over to Gracie. Oh, we're going to say Gracie came down in the net that time, I believe.
I think she got it with that follow through, just coming forward so hard. Catches it in the follow through. Victoria Perry tips it up. Hutchison pushes it across. West Plains looks to set. Tip to the middle, saved Alden Pills. And Gracie in the corner, and dug out by West Plains. That one's going to be pushed down right there by West Plains. Going to be Hannah Davis with that hit.
Hannah Davis kind of came across like she was going to that right side, and at the last second was able to direct the ball over to the empty left side for the Lady Tigers.
Serve dug out by Bibb. Victoria Perry puts it down hard, but dug out by West Plains. That's going to be off the net, out of bounds, so that point's going to go to Waynesville. Shelby Warden checking back in for the Lady Tigers, and she's going to go back to serve. Warden, nice serve across, dug out by West Plains. Nice block
on the front line.
I don't know if it was Victoria or Gracie or both.
They might have been a combination of the two.
They were right there and built a wall, shoved that right back down the throat, and Waynesville Lady Tigers back within 1. Shelby Warden still serving. Nice save by Michelle Amato. Michaela Bibb tips it across Hutchison. West Plains now going to try and tip to the middle. Michelle makes a diving effort right there, not able to get that one up.
18-16 in favor of the Lady Zizzers. Mahan back for the Zizzers to serve.
Bibb set at the net by Pills, pushed across. Victoria Perry. West Plains not able to get that one over.
Well, look, our angle, you just couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell, but the nice thing was Gracie Hutchison was right there. If it was even a whisker, she was going to be able to push that one straight down. And Gracie back to serve. Waynesville trailing by 1. Serve goes under the net. Checking back into the game is going to be number 27 for West Plains, Julia Snodgrass. Back to serve is going to be number 4. That's Kendra Davidson. Davis digs it out on the back line. Davison sets up the serve in the middle. That's going to be
into the net.
Right into the net. Michelle Amato checks out. Warden in quickly. Victoria Perry back to serve. Serve off the top of the net. West Plains able to get it. Tipped across. Warden. Pills. Warden at the line. Pushes it
We're
down.
gonna tie this thing up at 19, Matt.
All right, Victoria Berry back still to serve for the Lady Tigers. Davis digs it out, West Plains. Strong hit in the middle, and that's long. And the Lady Tigers take the lead.
20-19 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Perry still serving for the Lady Tigers. Laser beam across. Gonna be able to be tipped up. That's gonna be out of bounds.
Goes off the top of the net, out of bounds. We're gonna get a timeout by the West Plains Lady Zizzers as the Lady Tigers with a 2-point lead, 21-19 here in game number 2.
Student section across the way is fired up for this, and this gym is fired up for this. Lady Tigers clawing back from 7-point deficit early in the game, tied it up, fell back down by 2. Claw their way back on top by 2 right now. Big next series here for the Lady Tigers. Got to get this into game number 3.
You go, and that's your goal. Once you lose that first game, game number 2 is all about it. See West Plains right now. They wanted to end this in 2. They do not want this to go to a game 3.
Well, and it looks like West Plains looked a little confident coming into game 2, like, oh, Waynesville may roll over here in game 2 and give it to us. Credit the Lady Tigers. They will roll over for no one.
They're not rolling over at all. They have fought back tremendously here in game number 2. 21-19, Victoria Perry back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Serve picked out. Pushed across. Victoria Perry. Alden Pill sets. Shelby Warden shoves it down.
Over. Another point for the Lady Tigers.
And how about an ace?
How about an ace? That'll work. 23-19 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Victoria Perry serves it across.
That's going to be wide right, 23-20. Lady Tigers up by 3 over the Lady Zizzers of West Plains.
Morgan Mulford checks into the game for West Plains, and Michelle Amato back on the court for Waynesville.
Wiedemann's going to be serving.
Alden Pills at the line, going to be tipped down.
23-21, still favor the Lady Tigers.
Wiedemann back to serve still. That's going to be in the net.
24 is
game point for the Lady Tigers. It's Alden Pills going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Shot across, dug out by West Plains. West Plains sets in this corner. Looking for a hole on the floor, nothing there. Amato, Granberry going to put it across. West Plains trying to set long. Free ball comes across. Amato, Pills, sets the corner. Nice little just kiss across there by Granberry. West Plains able to corral it. Hutchison, Pills, Warden. Nice dig out, saved by Harpel. West Plains still not finding any holes over here on this Waynesville side of the court. Saved by Pills.
Nice play there.
What a play by Alden Pills. Set at the net. Going to be blocked, but it's going to be
blocked,
out of bounds.
Lady Tigers still up 24-22.
Jordan Harpel able to get up and get that ball blocked, but off her hands, out of bounds. Motto. Pills sets in the middle. Granberry on the near side. Tipped back. And there it is!
There it is. Game to the Waynesville Lady Tigers. We're all knotted up at a game apiece. We're going to game number 3.
What a game by the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
I'm going to tell you, down, I believe, as far as 7 points in this game, able to fight their way all the way back to win it 25-22.
Woo! That's an exciting finish there, Coach.
Well, that was.
All right, so we're going to go to game number 3. Now, Coach, it's been a year since we've been here for volleyball on TV. We still play to 25, third game.
Oh, yeah, we still play to 25.
Okay. Well, it goes back to the old school scoring when you used to side out, and it's turned back to clock night. I didn't know if we were turning back.
I didn't know how far we turned it back.
If we turned it back to side out scoring.
If we turned it back to side out scoring, we'd have to pack all this stuff up, head over to the middle school, and play this game over there. Well, and Tim Wallace does not look like that's something he wants to do.
Well, no, if you look at the amount of wires and gear and technology sitting right here, I don't think Mr. Wallace, the incomparable Mr. Wallace, wants to load all of this up and haul this across there.
I think you're right. And while we're talking about the incomparable Tim Wallace, let's talk about this. Our TV crew tonight under the direction of Tim Wallace is Ashley, Jalen, Dalton, Caitlin, and Destiny. These kids have come in tonight not having all of their capabilities at their fingertips and have done a tremendous job getting things set up the old school way. And I have been told our next broadcast is homecoming night, and we're going to be back to full-blown capabilities homecoming night 2 weeks from tomorrow night against the Camdenton Lakers. And Matt,
we'll have
we
the interwebs.
have something for
we'll
the viewers.
Have Facebook.
Wait a minute. And we got something for the viewers that they haven't seen yet.
No,
homecoming night. We're not even going to talk about it.
Okay.
Because homecoming night,
we've talked about it, but it has not been seen.
But we're not going to talk about it. Even though we have talked about it, we're not going to talk about it because, you know what? 2 weeks from tomorrow night,
it's on.
People from around planet Earth are going to be blown away by what we have for them homecoming night. I've seen it. You've seen it. The incomparable one, Tim Wallace, has seen it. But the world hasn't.
No.
And right now, I know there's people out there sitting on the edge of their seat who may not be able to wait 2 weeks, but they're going to have to.
Well, 2 weeks and one night.
2 weeks and a day.
15 nights from tonight.
They're going to have to wait.
A fortnight. 1 fortnight from tonight. All right, we're
Folks,
ready to go here in Game 3.
You can beg and plead, but you're not seeing it till homecoming night.
I've got it safely locked away. It's inaccessible at this moment. It's the student section getting a little vocal over there in support of their Lady Tigers.
After what we've seen here tonight.
All right, so the Lady Tigers have first serve here in the all-deciding game number 3. Michelle Amato, the libero for Waynesville, is going to be back with the first serve.
What do you think those Lady Tigers are talking about?
About shoving this ball down that Lady Zizzer mouth.
There you go.
All right, serves dug out by Davis. Set to the top corner. That's going to be first point to West Plains. All right, ball comes across. Dug out by West Plains. Serve the middle. Push down. Nice dig right there for Michelle Amato. Victoria Perry pushes the free ball across. Woo!
That ball had some mustard on it.
That ball was moving when it went by. Kelly Wiedemann smashes that one down for the Lady Zizzers. They jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. Lady Zizzers look like they're playing with a little edge here after giving up the lead in the game there in that second one. Victoria Perry pushes it across. Point to the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
Victoria sees that open space, lays that ball right in the perfect spot to pick up that point for the Lady Tigers.
Coming into the game is going to be number 22, Shelby Warden. She's going to go back and serve for the Lady Tigers. Warden up, ball across. It's awful close to the net. West Plains just tips it across there. And Gracie Hutchison
puts it away.
We've switched sides of the court, so now from that corner, Gracie's right down here in front of us slamming that one home. Knots us up at 2. Woo, nice serve. West Plains digs it out.
Nice dig there by Michelle Amato.
Victoria Perry on that one, going to go just a little long, going to be out of bounds. So West
She got
Plains
underneath that ball just a little too much, Matt.
Not well. I think wasn't quite able to get up on top of that one. All right, ball across. West Plains looking to set near corner. Gracie Hutchison, nice little tip over trying to catch West Plains sleeping. And that's going to be Kelly Wiedemann again. Boy, Wiedemann almost like the West Plains version of Gracie Hutchison. She sneaks up into that corner. She can put a lot of zip on that ball. Warren the serve for West Plains. Waynesville looks, tips it across. Tip at the line, Michelle Amato. Gonna set, Gracie Hutchison going across court. Not there that time. Wiedemann returned. Nice save by
nice
Michelle
job
Amato.
By the Lady Tigers keeping that alive.
Oh, no. 2 Lady Tigers get tangled up trying to get that one right there.
So 5-2 here in game number 3. Favor of the Lady Zizzers.
Waynesville looking to just tip that one across, a little front action, but not quite high enough to get it across there. So ball will stay with the West Plains Lady Zizzers. McKenna Warren still serve. Free ball across to West Plains.
Another hard shot there by Wiedemann, I believe, isn't it?
No, I'm sorry. Wiedemann. You are correct, Coach. I apologize.
So that gets West Plains to a 6-3 lead here in game number 3. This one's for all the biscuits. As the Lady Tigers take game number 2, West Plains Lady Zizzers take game number 1.
Well, we can't really do it because we can't get the answers tonight, not having the Facebook. But I had a whole list of West Plains trivia ready for tonight. So we'll have to file that back for another night.
Maybe for basketball.
We
usually do trivia night when we're playing the West Plains Zizzers or Lady Zizzers.
Well, it all day goes way back years ago to the Tom Bar Essay Contest.
That's right. Our Tom Bar Essay Contest was one of our first. What was going to be neat to, and we can tell people this so they'll continue to watch. Our prize for the West Plains Trivia Contest is going to be a collection of greatest hits from Dick Van Dyke.
One of the best known residents of West Plains, Mr. Dick Van Dyke. All right, Hutchison across for the Lady Tigers. Ball inside, tipped around. Tigers not going to be able to salvage that one. don't want to spoil the trivia since we were going to save it, but there may have been a Dick Van Dyke trivia question on my list tonight.
Well, how can you have a West Plains trivia contest and not talk about Dick Van Dyke?
Lady Tigers get that across, just barely saved by the West Plains Lady Zizzers.
Tigers, nice job there getting it back over.
Ball at the net, going to get it up and just enough to get it across. Going to be number 30, Melina Dietrich. McKenna Warren back to serve for West Plains. Gracie Hutchison
puts it away.
And we're going to have a sub here. Olivia Granberry coming in for the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
Hannah Hedrick coming in for the Lady Tigers.
Looks like Hedrick's going to go back and serve. Waynesville trailing 9-3 here in deciding game number 3. Keedeman, wow. She can put some zip on that ball. So gives the West Plains Lady Zizzers the lead, 10-3 here in game number 3. Back to serve for the Zizzers, going to be Kendra Davidson, number 4. Set at the net, pushed across by Granberry, dug out Davis. Keedeman, a little tip across. Waynesville not able to get a wrap on that one. Nice hit right there by Shelby Warden.
Was too.
Free ball across. Gonna set it down low. Victoria Perry.
They're going to say, I believe, Victoria was in.
Well, I think they're going to get her for a double touch there.
I think they are. I think you're right. Looking at the referee's call.
Well, I don't think the ball got across. I think it hit the net and came right back. I don't think a West Plains Lady Zizzer got a finger on it. Going to call her the double touch. Keedeman, nice save right there. Gracie Hutchison on the back line. Cross. Davis cannot save it for the Lady Zizzers.
Michelle Amato, she didn't just hit it back over. Hit it back over with that top spin and made it very difficult for the Lady Zizzers to make contact.
All right, Victoria Perry back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Perry cross dug out by Davis. Tip on that top. Warden.
It's going to be long there. Shelby Warden, just a little long on that spike.
No, I'm sorry. That's going to be Ashlyn Warden.
Excuse me.
Shelby's up front. Ashlyn's in the back. It threw me for a second, too. We've got both Warden sisters on the floor right now. Set. Granberry hammers it across. Dug out by West Plains. Keedeman going to be long.
It's going to be long. 13-5 here in game number 3 in favor of the West Plains Lady Zizzers.
It's the student section getting the chance going over there. Love to see that. I don't know. All right, Michelle Amato. You're going to say Lady Tigers get under the net right there. All right, Davis the serve for West Plains. Dug out by Amato. Back set right there, Olivia Granberry. That's going to be up. Nice block right there for the Lady Zizzers. McKenna Warren gets up and pushes that one back down.
15-5 here in game number 3 in favor of the Lady Zizzers.
Davis is back to serve, the libero for West Plains. Gracie Hutchinson set. Jordan Harpel puts it down hard, dug out by West Plains. Shelby Warden up. West Plains not able to do anything with it.
Matt, did she kick that ball?
I could not tell. All right, serves across for Waynesville. Little tip at the line. Shelby Warden pushes it across looking for the open hole. West Plains just able to get that one out. Not going to be able to get that one out.
Oh, Shelby hit a nice spot there.
Trims the West Plains lead to 8, 15-7 here in game number 3. Amato directing traffic here. Jordan Harpel going to push across. Dug out by Davis for West Plains. Amato once more. Harpel again looking down the line. Tipped up. Now West Plains looks for the set. What a save by Amato right there. Dive down and
it goes under.
Gracie Hutchison.
3 straight points for the Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers getting back on the roll here. Michaela Bibb back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Save Amato. Shelby Warden at the net.
She just slams that home. We're going to get a timeout from West Plains.
And
try to stop that momentum. 4 straight points for the Lady Tigers.
This is just what we saw in game number 2. The Lady Tigers down in this game at 1 point, 10 points. Start chipping away. Couple points here, 3 points, 4 points. And all of a sudden, the Lady Tigers down by 6. But eating into that, and you start to see the same frustration on the side of the West Plains Lady Zizzers that just maybe trying to do too much, not getting into the position, and the Lady Tigers really taking advantage of that panic on the other side of the net. Out of this timeout, Waynesville Lady Tigers trailing 15-9 here in game number 3.
Michaela Bibb will be serving for the Lady Tigers.
Nice serve right there. West Plains able to dig it out. Ball comes across. Saved by Amato. Tip. Hutchison.
Oh, there's a tip it over. It's it on the wrong side of the pole right there.
So West Plains picks the point back. Serving for West Plains is going to be number 33, Hannah Ellett. Michaela Bibb. Oh, nice job.
Keeps
Get
it
that
alive.
back in.
Wow.
Jordan Harpel able to bend that one around the wire there somehow.
West Plains just puts it into the net. Little unconventional there by the Lady Tigers, but I love the way they work through that and are able to get that point.
Absolutely. All right, Tigers get it across on the serve. Amato sets to the front. Victoria Perry looking for just a little space over that front line. West Plains able to get back and recover. Now Perry in the middle. She's going to slam that one home.
That was tipped. That was in. The Lady Tigers close the gap to 5 again.
All right, Michelle Amato back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Dug out by Davis. West Plains looks to set midcourt. Blocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get Jordan.
Double hit there. And Jordan didn't have a choice.
No.
(17-11). Game number 3. Lead to West Plains.
All right, Bibb digs out the serve. Set to Gracie Hutchison. Gracie! Oh, I thought it was down. West Plains somehow pulled that right off the floor.
Wow! Point goes to the Lady Tigers. What a point there on both sides.
Both sides of the floor, absolutely. All right, it's going to be Ashton Warden back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
That's out.
That's out. Michelle Amato.
Last second. I don't know how she got
As fast as
reaction
that ball was
to hit it.
moving.
How she did that's unbelievable.
Wow.
Lady Tigers close it to 4.
Ball tipped into the net but dug out by West Plains. Amato. Hit. Ashton Warden drives it across straight down on the other side.
Now it's to 3. 17-14. Lady Tigers still trail by 3, but at one point we're down by 15-5, and it's 17-14 right now.
Morgan Mahan checking in on the other side for the West Plains Lady Zizzers, but just models what we saw in that game number 2 for the Lady Tigers. Nice dig, Michaela Bibb. Keteman just finds it whole. Pushes the West Plains lead back to 4. Going to be Mahan back to serve for West Plains. Set at the line, Victoria Perry. Block on the net. Going to set Gracie in the corner, pulled out by West Plains. Now looking for Keteman. Michaela Bibb pulls this one loose. Warden going to be off the fingers. That point goes to Waynesville. Olivia Granberry checking back into the game for the Lady
Gracie
Tigers.
Hutchison back to serve.
Hutchison back to serve for West Plains. Lady Tigers very deliberate about their placement.
Victoria Perry with the spike back into the net.
She can get that one across. I like the chances of that one going down. Victoria had a lot of steam on that ball.
Yes, she did. 19-15 here in game number 3.
Kendra Davidson back to serve for West Plains. Michelle Amato can't quite get that one back. Boy, that was a nice job by Michelle to even get to that ball.
Timeout by the Lady Tigers here, trailing 20-15 here in game number 3. And Matt, Tigers down 10 early goings here in game number 3. Have fought all the way back to get within 3.
Get within 3, currently down by 5, but momentum definitely overwhelmingly moving towards the Waynesville side.
Very much so. I think the Lady Zizzers thought up 10 points. I think they thought probably had this one in the bag. Why they would think that, I would have no idea, because they were up 7 in game number 2, and the Lady Tigers come a-roaring back.
Well, and look down there at the West Plains coach, Kaylee Lyons. She looked none too pleased with West Plains, kind of getting lazy there.
No, and I'm going to tell you something. It's a long trip to West Plains to ride back with a coach that's not very pleased.
Victoria Perry pushes it across for the Lady Tigers. West Plains looks to set Keteman in the corner. Dug out by Gracie Hutchison. Ball comes across, free ball to West Plains. Set by Davison. Keedeman looking right down the line. Nice job, Jordan Harpel right there in the corner.
Whoa, what a save.
Davis for West Plains. Is that ball's going to be down?
It's still in play, Matt. Not,
yes!
Not anymore.
Whoa, they have reversed the point.
Oh, my goodness.
The referee signaled touch at the net.
It doesn't matter, Matt. That ball was in. From our vantage point, that ball was in.
Well, and the referees are going to talk. There was a referee on that side of the court.
I swear that ball was in.
Well, in or out, the net judge signaled touch by the West Plains at the net, so regardless of where it fell, it shouldn't be a question. They're going to call a replay on that.
They're going to call a jump ball.
Volleyball is going to be a replay.
Okay. So maybe the best exchange of the night never happened.
Ball comes across.
Oh. Point goes to West Plains, 21-15, game 3.
Victoria Perry puts that one down hard, but dug out by West Plains. Michelle Amato, nice job to dig that out. Free ball across to West Plains. Nice save there by the Lady Tigers. Set in the middle of the court. Amato. Slammed down by Waynesville, but dug out by West Plains. Keedeman across. Victoria Perry. Keedeman down once more. Gracie Hutchison.
She digs it out, but it's going to go out of bounds. (22-15). Favor of the Lady Zizzers. That's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers.
There we go.
Victoria Perry finds an open spot.
All right, it's going to be Perry back to serve for the Lady Tigers. West Plains. Keedeman sets near side.
It's going to be tipped at the line by the Lady Tigers.
Gracie Hutchinson on the back line, I think, was setting up for that. The tip deflects it just a little bit. Gracie not able to get underneath that one. 23-16 here in game number 3. Keedeman, cross for West Plains. It's going to be Shelby Warden at the net, dug out by Davis behind. Set at the line. Miscommunication.
Had a set there for the Lady Zizzers, but nobody to come in and
no
hit the
one
ball.
home, and by the time Davis moves forward, too late there. It's going back to serve for Waynesville, going to be number, I cannot catch the number there.
35. How about 26?
26 we got. Sorry, dropped my paper. That's Sydney Kuhneman.
I was only off 1 on each number. 23-18 in favor of the Lady Zizzers.
Kuhneman set to the top side. Kuhneman with the dig there. Amato. This could be Granberry. Push back down. Lady Tigers free ball across.
They're able to keep it going.
That's going to be long. Lady Tigers back.
Close it to 4.
4.
Yes. 23-19.
Kuhneman gets the serve across. West Plains looks to back set. Into the net. Point Waynesville.
Back to 3, 23-20. We get a timeout from the West Plains Lady Zizzers.
Coach Lyons again looking none too pleased in the West Plains Lady Zizzer huddle.
No, she is not very happy. I'll tell you something. They just can't kill these Tigers.
Absolutely not. We have seen them claw back. Game 2, claw back, took the lead and won it. Right now, Lady Tigers back within 3. Not much room left. Lady Tigers going to have to keep on the gas here. Not much room left. You definitely don't want it to get to game point.
No.
Puts that pressure back on your back once you hit game point. Lady Tigers want to keep this momentum rolling. Kuhneman still serving.
Kuhneman with 2 points off that serve now. She needs to keep this rolling.
Well, and Kuhneman really an unsung hero in the middle tonight on these set plays. Back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Kuhneman across. Ball's going to be set. Kuhneman tips across to Warden. Lady Tigers. Michelle Amato keeps it alive.
Granberry back over.
Set up top.
Oh. Just over the front line, Matt.
Yeah, Hannah Ellett, 33 on that top side, able to just kiss it barely across.
We're at game point here, 24-20.
Granberry, and it's going to be long.
Granberry gets underneath of it. It's long. The Lady Tigers go down tonight 25-20 in game number 3. Lady Tigers put up quite the fight tonight, Matt.
Absolutely. Lady Tigers clawed back 2 games in a row. Almost got it done.
Almost got it done. Down 7 in game 2. Came back to win game number 2, but can't quite pull it off in game number 3. Matt, we're going to be back on the air
a fortnight
away. 2 weeks from tomorrow night, homecoming night for Tiger football as the Camden Lakers come to town. We hope everyone out there enjoyed the throwback broadcast tonight. Hope everybody has a great evening. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.